Well, I got me a camera. Nice camera. I just don't know how to use it. I did video. See, it's got the microphone with the air thing, and it's a little video with the screen will turn around backwards. And it works because I videotaped the cat. I just can't get it to play on my computer. So I'm still having a problem with downloading my videos onto YouTube. Hopefully we'll get this worked out. And it came with these things. If anybody can tell me what these are for, I sure would appreciate it. It came with this thing here. It's called a hood. And I guess I put these on right. This right here just screwed on. And then this right here just kind of popped on. But I don't know how to pop it off. And I'm afraid I'll break it, so I'm not going to try. And then it just screws onto the front of the camera. So if anybody knows what this is for. And then it's got this, which I thought was an equalizer, but I don't know how to use it. So I thought it was to keep it from shaking and stuff, but it don't work so good. So I'm going to have to get me a little tripod and just carry it around when I'm outside or something. But anyway, I got me a camera, and I'm warming up the old one. It takes it a good 35 minutes to come on. It's old computer, but it's got Windows 10. I haven't looked at the book yet to see what this is compatible to. That's the book on the it may not even be compatible with Chrome, which is what is on this computer I'm using now. It's Chrome. There's no name brand on this camera. It's called a I guess it's just called an IR. You can see that IR. There's no name brand on this computer. I bought it. It's cheap. I just give $99 for it and all the equipment that came with it. So, I'm sorry to be reading this while I'm talking to you, but I wanted to make sure to see if it was compatible. Microsoft Windows 7, 2000 XP, and Vista. So it won't work with Chrome. And that was the problem I had with my daughter's the sports camera she got me. It wouldn't work with Chrome. And apparently I would not advise anybody to buy a GoPro, because I have had nothing but trouble keeping it connected. It won't stay connected. I'm constantly deleting the internet. It's got its own internet for one thing. So I'm constantly having to delete it out of the system, then reinstalling it, and then turning off and turning on its Bluetooth. And it's just not, it don't stay connected long enough to even get a video downloaded, because it has to prepare. You've got an app that goes with it, and on the app it prepares the video for sharing, and it'll sit there for a good 35 or 40 minutes, and then it'll get down to like 3.11, and then it'll say there is a problem preparing this video, and then it don't say what the problem is. And so anyway, and I've got another long one stuck over. I'm going to trim it off to match the other one because it wants to stay over there. She had to cut my hair with a mask on, and that don't work so good. Especially when I forgot to put the one on that goes behind my ears, and I had the one that ties. So that was kind of stupid of me, but I forgot. And so yesterday we were very busy. We went to Harbor Freight, and I bought one of those garden wagons, I guess you'd call them. It holds up to 1,000 pounds, and we put it together yesterday evening when it got cooler. We put it together. I did get my lamps hung up. I'm not going to show you because, well, hold on. There they are. Alexa, turn on the living room lights.
Okay.
There you go. And then, okay, and I got the ones in the kitchen, the ones that were in here, I moved them to the kitchen, and they work with Alexa too. These put out like twice as much light as those other ones do, and I think it's because there's more glass. Those other ones had like metal across the glass, and they were black, so I think it kind of blocked out some of the light. These are very bright lights, and they're the same bulbs. So and I filled them last night. The top of them up near the top was a little warm, but it wasn't warm enough to crack the glass. I think as long as they don't get wet, like if they were outside, they probably would get hot and break. But I've had other lights to do that too, light bulbs to do that. But these right here, we don't leave them on all night. We turn them on. Like I'll turn them back off here in a minute because it's still daylight, but I just left them on for a little bit, and then we'll turn them off when we go to bed so they don't get that hot. I've still got to hang the chain up that goes to the plug-in. I've still got it just hanging down in front of the clock, and I need to put a nail up and hang it up. I have the other ones. I'm not going to show you in there because the bar's all piled up and stuff, but the other ones they look really good in there. They're almost too big for in there actually, because of where I have them at. There's also a pantry over there, and they kind of hang down over the top of the pantry a little bit, but I mean they're not touching it. But anyway, that's my lights. I like these better the way I fixed these, and I may take those apart and redo those and put those wire nuts on them because I think they're safer and they look neater. So I may change those in there, redo those, because they got that old black tape on them, and I can't get black tape to stay. So that's a project for another day. Take those apart and redo them. I've got plenty of the wire nuts, I think. I may have to buy another pack of those. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. Trying to think what all we did do yesterday. I know we did that. I know we went to Harbor Freight. And see that place on my head? I opened up the refrigerator and a cornflakes box fell off and hit me in the head. Just call me Grace. That's all I can say. But when I figure out how to work my camera, I'm going to be so happy. And I'm hoping it'll work with my other computer. And I mean, you can't find anything that's not a Chromebook anymore. I'm going to have to try to find something to use if I have to buy a desktop. And I don't know where I'll put a desktop because we have no room for a desktop. But maybe when I get one, I can dedicate it just to the videos, and I can learn how to edit the videos, because you have to have certain software to edit the videos. So maybe if I have all that, I can do them right, and they'll look halfway right. And so I'm going to call it an evening if I get this plug out. My mind, ADHD, I guess. If I can just call it quits here. There's not too much to report on. Even Snickers is being calm and quiet, and of course we've still got the air conditioner off. I've got the front door open and the fan on, and she may be too warm, and so she's sleeping in the floor. She is calmer right now than I've seen her in a while. So just remember that God is with you every day that ends in Y, and sleep peacefully tonight, for God is watching. I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for following me. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Likes and comments also have something to do with what they're calling the algorithms. I can't say it. Algorithms or something that YouTube looks at when they decide if they want to put ads on your videos or not. So like them. Even the thumbs down, they said, works. So you know, give me a thumbs up, give me a little comment, even if it's just to say, hey, good to see you. I love y'all, and thank you all for your prayers. You are amazing, amazing prayer warriors. Your faith is unshakable, and I love you very much. Thank you all very much.